Hey, I was just thinking about other people that have attacked just people like me, like my brothers and sisters out there, just trying to wake people up, you know what I mean? A lot of the times when you're upset, like I guess I'll speak for myself. When I'm upset, it ain't even about the other person. It's because something in a song, whatever it is, you know what I mean? When I'm upset, the feeling's not coming from the other person. The feeling is coming from within. You know what I mean? So I always go back to, I guess, to the drawing board, and I'm like, all right, God, what, where is this coming from? So a lot of times is me looking in the mirror. You know what I mean? Not literally looking in the mirror, looking at my soul in the motherfucking mirror. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way to grow. That's the only way to keep going. Is when your soul is awake. You know what I mean? Like in order for it to keep growing. You know what I mean? For your soul to keep growing and to do the work that you need to do, you're gonna have to do a lot of looking within, a lot of looking in the mirror, a lot of soul awakening, because a lot of times, like, I don't want to stay. I mean, I'm in a good vibration, you know what I mean, but I'm not staying comfortable. I didn't come here to be comfortable, and God didn't get me through all the stuff He got me through to stay in comfort. No, a lot of times when you get attacked, okay, think about well, I guess I'll say it like this. Comfort is not awake. No. The word comfort, like, yeah, you're gonna have good days and you're gonna have bad days and you're gonna have worse days and you're gonna have better days and you're gonna have amazing days. That's just the comes, you know what I mean? Because God knows what to put on you, when to give you a break. And when you're doing the work, you get some, when you're doing the work within, when you're looking at your soul from within, you do get some relief, you know what I mean? Because you're not just looking at things that you've done. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like addiction and other shit, you know what I mean? And through my line, my family line, you know what I mean? I'm looking at shit that's gone way too fucking long, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, damn, like, fuck, this is heavy, you know what I mean? But see, that's what God knew I could do. And to be honest with you, I don't know, it was in my fucking heart, you know what I mean? And God knows the best way to do it. Because I always used to say that my children are like my heart outside of my body with little legs. You know what I mean? That was, oh my God, like that, being a mother, being a wife, you know what I mean? Because I still fucking believe in one, you know, in that unity. Because a lot of times, you know why the families got so attacked? You know what happened in the fucking military? Like why they were giving soldiers drugs, why they were transporting crack, why fucking a lot of military people, a lot of higher ups were giving fucking soldier drugs, drugging soldiers. You know what I mean? That was that was bad shit. I'm not just gonna fucking blame the devil and the demons. Demons that they have, people have, you know what I mean? And you know, they get used, you know what I mean? People get used. I'm saying in Alcoholics Anonymous and NA, they say, do not hate the addict, you hate the addiction. You know what I mean? A lot of times when somebody does something to you, this helped me a lot to forgive. I had to realize that a lot of times it wasn't them, you know, they're also going through shit, you know what I mean? They're also, because there's families that have for generations been in the dark, you know, practicing dark shit, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck who believes me or who doesn't. I don't believe in that shit and never have. You know what? That ain't to fucking prove a motherfucking point. I just fucking don't. I've always fucking believed in the light. And you know what? I had to walk through the motherfucking dark, you know what I mean, for my fucking light to shine brighter. But you know what? I was meant for this shit. There's times, man, I don't know, I guess I'll say it like this. I'm so fucking sick. Well, no, I'm so fucking awake that when the attacks come, man, I'm starting to fucking enjoy them because I know what's coming. All right, there comes an attack. I know when it's fucking an attack, and I know when it's something that I have to look from within. You know what I mean? I'm starting to fucking see some fucking differences and shit. You know what I mean? And because I started to realize, okay, this is bothering me. Okay, what's going on? And if it's growth, and if it's some growth on the other side, at the end of the day, I see that growth. I'm starting to realize what is and what's not. You know what I mean? What's an attack on from another vibration that didn't come from me, and what's something that maybe I can work on. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of being fucking awake. So, anyways, it's a video of a lot of shit. But anyways, my point with the families, the military families, you know what I mean? It's fucking they used the demons and fucking the bad people, the fucking, I don't know, you know, the higher ups that were drugging soldiers and shit, transporting crack, or and everything and anything and everything. Fucking they fucking they were doing that to destroy the families. Because when a family unites, and I'm not just talking about my children and my partner, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm talking about all of us, because we are all the family, all of us that are awake, all of us that are in the light, all of us that, you know what I mean? Like that song says, if you want to be with all the saints, you got to go through all that pain. We're all the fucking family, you know what I mean? We're all the family, even the people that are still in the fucking dark. You know what I mean? Because I'm not just sitting here trying to fucking keep this fucking light and not wake anybody up. I don't give a fuck what you done to me. I mean, I care about my children though. But still, you know what I mean? I still want you to wake up, because a lot of those people have children themselves. And you know what? The best thing about pain, the best fucking thing about pain and betrayal, but you know what? Save my fucking heart, and God knew this, is when I see, even though another parent can harm me and hurt me, and it's hard for me to say this and harm my own children, when I see them and their children, you know what I mean? A lot of times their own children saves them, you know what I mean? Because I have so much love for my generation, my children's children, you know what I mean? That a lot of times, no, and don't get any ideas. You ain't gonna throw your kid at me. I can sense manipulation very quick. But anyways, what I'm saying is when I see other people that have been practicing dark shit, you know what I mean, through generations and generations, you know, but then they have children, you know. I'm here not to be fucking judged. I got forgiven, you know. Who the fuck am I to be pointing fingers? Nobody. But you know what? I care, you know what I mean? Because they also have children. And the most beautiful thing is to be able to see another parent that was in the dark, you know what I mean? That could come out and raise their own children. That's fucking beautiful. And that's what we all, and I hope that we can all work and come together. And I'm still keeping my motherfucking dream about saving the world. I want all of us to be fucking parents. And I want all of us to work together. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? But remember this, you're never gonna get healed if you continue to attack people that are doing nothing to you but want to see your light shine. You cannot borrow a light from somebody else. You cannot you cannot be authentic trying to be somebody else. We all have a different road, and every freaking road is beautiful in every way. I just want to motivate you. If you are practicing dark shit, think about this. See how beautiful your story is gonna be. Being able to get people that practice that shit out of it. I can't, because to be honest, I don't believe in that. It never had. You know what I mean? But you know what? You look how beautiful it is. You get out of it. You're the first one. I challenge you to be the first one to get out of that fucking shit. I'm here. I'll fucking, a lot of us are here. Fucking, if you really want to fucking get here to this fucking beautiful fucking awakening, high vibration place, get out of that shit, man. Do it for you. God is a merciful God. My God is forgiving. Look at me. I'm here. But anyways, love you.